charcuterie boards. Take a back seat because today we are celebrating the ultimate meat and cheese combination. That's right, I'm talking about cheeseburgers because it is National Cheeseburger Day. I know the last time I did a video, it was Pasadena Cheeseburger Week, but this is the national celebration of the greatest combination coming together. It's Kobe and Shaq. And who doesn't love cheeseburgers other than my brother Kerry here, who I brought on today specifically because he does not like cheeseburgers. And why is that, Kerry?
Texture.
You don't like the taste either.
It's very annoying.
My entire life, he does not like cheese, doesn't like cheese touching anything, doesn't like it on anything with the exception of Parmesan, like hard cheeses you're cool with.
Doritos.
We are going to make a skirt cheeseburger today, and Kerry has volunteered to eat it. And me being the younger brother, I'm absolutely going to bully him into eating the entire thing. This might be the first episode of Poor Choices Kitchen where someone throws up, and not because of drinking. And I am so excited. I've been smiling since he agreed to do this, and I cannot wait. Can you tell he's bigger than me? He ate his vegetables.
Actually, I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
Oh,
No.
Fucking freaking nature. All right, Kerry, just tell me, because I don't know the history of this. When was the first time you had cheese? Do you remember it? And what did you feel like? Was I born yet?
You were not.
I wasn't? Okay.
This decision was made very early.
Do you like remember like a specific meal that you had, or you're just like, is this over time you're just like, stop giving me this, I don't want it?
I think I was lactose intolerant as well.
Ah, so it made you shit first.
Yeah. Back then they had a milk. You ever heard of a sweet acidophilus milk?
No.
Yeah, you won't hear of it now, but that's what,
Oh shit.
I guess that's what became Lactaid. National Cheeseburger Day.
Which, by the way, I think Wendy's, McDonald's, and a couple other burger places are giving out free burgers today because this is posting on the day. So check it out. Me and Kerry have been drinking. He is right and ready for poor choices. So we're going to start with just some beef patties. And one of the reasons why I want to do this video, aside from watching my brother suffer, is because everybody doesn't have time to do like the hand-formed patties. I mean, if you're feeding like 20 people, like I don't want to do that all day. So sometimes you have to get the already pre-made ones. So I've got some 80-20 patties here, and I'm just gonna jazz it up real easily with some Worcestershire sauce, because I struggle to say that every single week as much as I use it. Just a little bit on this one side. And I've already prepared some bacon. I took some bacon, like 4 strips, I put it on my griddle right here, and then I took the bacon off, and leaving that bacon grease on, I just sauteed some onions real quickly. And now, after we put our Worcestershire sauce on, I have my secret ingredient, which is just Montreal steak seasoning. I use it all the time. People think I use some type of special combination. I don't, I just bought a big ass thing because I use it a lot. We're just gonna put it on this first side. And I've got this griddle heated up to about 400 degrees. If you have like a Blackstone, it would be even more amazing. Preferably, if I'm not doing this on a grill, I would rather do it underneath my broiler, just get that flame kiss, Burger King style. But it's not gonna work for today's recipe because we're doing this cheese skirt that you are gonna love and hate. And I'm just projecting onto you. I'm gonna love that you hate it.
What is a cheese skirt?
So it is literally, we're gonna put the patties down, let them cook, and then we're gonna just put so much cheese on it that it spills out around it and forms a skirt.
Was that part of our contract?
Yes, it's toasted cheese. It's gonna be awesome. You just gotta trust me sometimes. So we're taking our patties.
I trust you.
We're gonna find out today if you trust me. We're gonna take our patties and that seasoned side, we're just gonna put it down. There, and this might take, I don't know, 4 minutes each side. I'm going for a medium because I don't want to get all the juice cooked out of this. So I've got some brioche buns here. Feel free to use whatever bun you want to use, even though I'm breaking this one. Just kind of get it in there. You want to use up everything. These aren't going to take that long to do. Kerry, do you like Thousand Island?
Yes.
Perfect. I know my brother, he hates white creamy things, but you're cool with Thousand Island. You like onions. Tomatoes is okay.
No tomatoes.
And you don't like cheese.
No tomatoes, no cheese.
What else is the other thing? You like chocolate, but like in a certain way, or what is it?
I like Hershey Kisses, and that's about it.
Okay.
M&M's.
M&M's, okay. But like, is there like, there's the type of chocolate that you don't like though, right?
Every other chocolate.
Okay, right. every other chocolate. Good to know. I think I was maybe 20 years old when I learned that you didn't like cheese, and then add another 6 years when I learned that you didn't like chocolate.
Now, how did you not know I didn't like cheese when I was living there?
So I didn't watch you eat. None of us watch each other eat.
We didn't eat together.
Yeah, we didn't eat together.
We didn't eat together, so.
It wasn't until one Thanksgiving when we came back with our take-home plates. We had like 6 plates each, and I forgot it to take it back to college with me. And I asked you, I was like, "Yo, is my plate still there?"
Yeah.
And you had this like, "Yeah, I gave it to Gracie." It was just this dog at the time. I was like, "Why would you do that?" I had a plate of just mac and cheese. He's like, "I don't eat cheese."
I don't eat cheese.
And I remember just like a minute of silence on the phone because I had to process what that meant. So
that's how unimportant that dish was to me.
yep. So on this other side, what I'm gonna do is do the exact same thing, just a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. I'm not measuring this out, just enough for this Montreal steak to stick to. And I said, don't be scared to go heavy on the seasoning.
So that actually, that is really great. I use it on steak a lot.
Yeah.
On the Opti-Grill, it's amazing.
It's a really good, like, underrated seasoning that I use all the time when I'm in a bind and I don't have time to do the foreign patties with all the extraness in it. It's like, no, this is good to go.
Yeah.
Whatever, we're brothers. Boom.
Oh yeah, look at that.
All right, first side's done. I'm gonna put that side down. Now for my favorite part, the cheese.
I'm so excited.
Can't you see the excitement on his face?
Ecstatic.
All right, I have got some cheddar jack here, which is just a combination of mild cheddar and Monterey Jack cheeses. Feel free to use whatever cheese you want. I really was gonna go overboard today and do like American, all these other things, but I was like, let me just ease you in with the cheesiest burger I could possibly make. So what I just wanna do right now is just put a little bit of cheese on here just to kind of give it a head start. We're gonna do a few little tricks of the trade to get the cheese to melt a little bit later, but right now, just wanna get it on there. All right, so we're gonna let this keep going. I just wanna check the temperature. I want this to come out at 140, which is medium. I'm a medium rare guy, but you know, just for the sake of things. So we're just gonna let this cook. And then eventually what I'm gonna do is take a little bit of water that I have here. I'm gonna create some steam to help this cheese melt a little bit more, but I don't want to get it to that point just yet because the idea is to get the cheese to be melted and the skirt to be toasted. So we're just gonna let this go for a little bit. In fact, let me go ahead and get these burgers spread out just a little bit. That's really gonna help us. By the way, fun story, to this day, no idea where this griddle came from.
I believe it's Nick's griddle.
It's
not my griddle.
We don't know whose griddle it is.
I didn't buy this griddle.
It's a Presto griddle that's followed us from like 3 houses now.
It was in our Van Nuys house.
Yeah.
And I started using it.
Yeah. No idea where it came from. So if you see me using the inappropriate tools for this griddle, I'm sorry. I'm just using it. No idea where it came from. So I'm gonna cut for a second, give this a few minutes, and then we'll come right back and finish everything up. This recipe moves very, very fast. And just like that, we had enough time for my brother to grab a donut and not finish it, which is perfect. You're anticipating not liking this at all. So I'm gonna move this patty over to the side here because what I wanna do is just put a little bit, just a tad bit more cheese, just real quick, on this one. And then let's see if this griddle can do it. Just a little bit of water, create some steam, drop that on for a few seconds. What's gonna happen in here is it's gonna create a bunch of steam. You can do this with any bowl that can be susceptible to that direct contact heat. This is also the most dangerous part because I have burned myself many times trying to do this, but it works really, really well. In fact, let me put this on the other hand. And again, that steam underneath this bowl is going to cause the cheese to melt a lot faster. And it should not take long. Let's take a peek real quick. A little bit longer. And now, after just a few seconds, I think my favorite part's about to come up. The part that you might see the horror in Kerry's eyes, which is the skirt. I don't know who invented this. Someone just being really ridiculous. In fact, sorry, Kerry, let me just do this real fast. Boom, take that off. Put that on because we're double pattying this. I don't know who invented this and why, but I thank them every day. You ready? Oh, no, there's more. Yeah, there's more. We want a skirt. Look, skirts aren't unfinished. Okay? We want that around. I think this could use a little bit of, a little bit more fabric. See how it's sliding? Oh, that means it's super gooey.
So glad I'm not allergic.
Yeah, me too, me too. And just a little more to fill in those gaps. Now we don't want the skirt to be too big, and I think it's just the same size as this, but the idea is to allow it to melt and get toasted. If you ever had Parmesan crisp or anything like that, kind of go for the same feel, which I love. I don't know if you've ever had a Parmesan crisp.
What is a Parmesan crisp?
It's crispy Parmesan.
I don't think so.
Yep.
Probably not.
It's all good.
All right.
A little bit of water on the edges. Let that do its thing. We just want this to melt and toast. Now, in the meantime, what we can do is take our toppings, starting with some Thousand Island, because we're gonna go just a little old traditional burger topping. So I'm gonna put a little bit here. In fact, Kerry, do you mind just spreading that in there? Put it on there and here. That was a lot, but it's okay.
Yeah. Well,
Let's go.
Okay.
This is Thousand Island.
Just a Thousand Island.
Yep.
And a mound of cheese.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Burgers have been sauced.
All right.
Is there anything else I want to do to make you suffer? No, I think we're good. Also, by the way, my poor choice today is I'm drinking Wider's pear cider. Because it just felt appropriate for this. I don't know what you're drinking. Heineken Zero.
Heineken Zero.
You're gonna need it.
That's not what he got drunk on.
No, we don't have any more of it, so this is the supplement.
Ooh, yes. Look at that. Look at that. But we still want this to toast a little bit more, so just gonna hang tight. Once these edges start to brown, then we'll know it's good and ready to take off. So let's just wait a little bit. This is gonna be a big ass skirt.
What do we do with the skirt?
Eat it, fold it in, eat it.
You fold it over the burger.
Yeah, well, not initially. Initially, you just put it on the bottom bun, and you look at it, you take pictures, you post with it, all that stuff like that. You tell it how great it is, and then then you can fold it in.
So it's like a bed of cheese.
Yeah, it's like a garden of cheese. Look at it. It's like a garden of cheese, just growing wonderful flavors. And one way you can kind of check and see is just if you take a spatula. So these edges aren't quite there, but it's getting there. These edges are starting to brown up. Almost there. Yeah, oh yeah, we're definitely almost there. So I'm gonna cut for just a second, and then we're gonna start right back when it's ready. All right, so I gave it like 45 seconds. What I'm gonna do is turn my griddle off, because as this cheese cools, it'll start to kind of contract and solidify a little bit more. But the trick right now is going to be trying to get it off of here. Sorry, microphone. Off of here onto there. So I just want to move this here for now. This is definitely a 2 spatula job. And this could be tragic or heroic. Let's find out. Oh shit. It actually transported. And of course, we're gonna take our caramelized onions, as this is leaning with a little gangster lean, a little DRS going on. A little bit of bacon that I'm gonna put on it, just so you have a little something, a little incentive. And then our bun. And of course, you gotta smash that burger down. Look at all that juice that's still in that top one. That's amazing. I love it. That's beautiful. Don't you think? It's beautiful. Yep. Yep, speechless right now. Let's actually let it cool down.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. We'll let it cool down, and then we're gonna dive into it. All right, I've got all my B-roll with this burger, and I don't know how long this video is gonna be or how short it's gonna be, but I just really was just excited when I said, Kerry, National Cheeseburger Day. You should eat a cheeseburger. That'd be great content. And you were just like,
all right.
Yeah. That's pretty much the conversation was. So, got a knife here. Gonna cut it in half. I mean, I guess you could kind of, if you want to, scrape off that cheese skirt, but why? Ooh, yeah, it's nice and crunchy. All right, my brother, grab your poison. You ready? I'm gonna fold this kind of in. Oh shit, oh no.
I'm ready.
All right, let's bite in.
All right. Chocolate free. Ooh.
That's fucking amazing. Oh my God. If you don't eat that cheese curd, I will.
Hey, he's looking back for more though. He looks like he likes it.
That's so nasty. Hold on, my mouth.
You gonna get back out here and eat your goddamn food.
It's actually good. Yeah, it's actually good.
Hey!
Got a victory here.
Oh, so much fucking grease in my goddamn hands.
Let me grab a piece of this cheese skirt right here. This is me eating just cheesy cheese, raw cheese. It's not raw technically, but.
I think you would like it toasted.
It tastes like a toasted type of Cheeto, Dorito type cheese. Is that just cheddar? Is that American?
It's cheddar and Monterey Jack. And then with the Thousand Island and the bacon and the onions.
So I will put that in my eggs, in my scrambled eggs. That's good.
Well, that's Poor Choices Kitchen. Hey, I have a Patreon. $1 a month is all we ask for. Helps pay for the channel doing stupid, silly things like this. I really thought he was going to throw up on the show. And I was ready to just censor it. But I'm kind of glad you didn't, because if you were to throw up, I would throw up too.
Is that why you backed up?
Yeah, just in case, because I had to look away. Today's Poor Choice was that pear cider, really good, just in the midst of the summertime. And that's it, man. A quick, easy meal to make. Be even better on the grill, but obviously it's a lot more manageable here on the griddle. And I still got 2 patties here, so I think I'm gonna make another round. So Poor Choices Kitchen, thank you, Kerry, for coming on.
Thank you, sir.
And we'll see you next time.